In 2025, a bipolar Kanye West continues to surprise us even more. What exactly has Kanye West even done? Well, Kanye has tripled down on his anti-Semitic remarks and declared his love for Adolf Hitler, the oppressive Nazi leader. Over the years, we've seen Kanye West crash out and loses Adidas, Balenciaga, and record deals due to this controversial remark. But what's so different about right now? Now, when Kanye West first came out violent Jewish people, aka DEFCON 3, he made a statement on owning the black voice, essentially controlling the black people. Because every CEO, music label, or exec is a rich white like Lear Cohen or the UMG CEO, Lucien Grange, which is true. But they didn't like Kanye West's tone, which caused them to really spaz out. Y'all watch me burn alive. Now F everybody. All 27 of y'all. I don't need y'all support. If you ain't Yeezy Gang and doing everything in your power to further my agendas, it's F you. It's me and the people whether I'm in a $35 million mansion or I'm sleeping in my car. No one will ever tell me shit again. But where did this Kanye West Twitter tangent all start? Now, I'll start with a Twitter post from Kanye West saying, "Puff, we love you." Then proceed to post a video of him on Instagram talking to P. Diddy's son, Christian Combe. A son to his dad for every son whose dad is locked up. Right or wrong? I want you to listen to Dave Chappelle's jokes very close. This time, let's see how funny it gets when families are separated, especially black families. Now, the message from Kanye West is very confusing because just 2 years ago, he was calling Puff a Fed for trying to calm him down when he first had this outbreak of anti-Semitic comments. But now, 2 years later, or I guess 3 years later, he's coming to his defense and calling for his freedom.
As far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these, all you fake hard you.
Kanye West is just being Kanye West. Now, Kanye let the people know that he's not to be controlled and isn't letting up anytime soon. Now, please brace yourself for this message. Any ninja that comes to my face and asks me about Puff shit, I'm stealing off on them immediately. I don't give a F if you're 8 feet tall. I'm gonna jump and steal off on you. No more N-words are telling me about what color hat to wear. If you ask me on the phone, I'm hanging up immediately. I'm never speaking to you again. If you DM me, I am blocking you. You N-words is controlled and broke all your Kamala dick riding with F-words. All y'all got everything to say about my opinions when y'all doing what N-words make you do money for. F-words don't mean gay either. It means F-words like it always meant you effing. Kanye West has been trending all over Twitter, with even his diehard fans saying Kanye must be off the nitrous gas because it didn't feel as impossible to defend him. Now, we know Graduation is one of Kanye West's best albums, but we can't keep using this as an excuse to defend his actions. Kanye West has pretty much lost half of everything and is speaking his intrusive thoughts and simply just not holding back. What y'all gonna do? Cancel my sneaker deal? Cancel my record deal? Freeze my accounts? F all y'all ninjas. Slavery is a choice, and I'm speaking my man now. I ain't editing shit ever again. When Kanye West takes stances like this, it's truly impossible to defend him. Now, when Kanye and Kim were getting divorced, Kanye was saying, "Protect my black family. I haven't seen my daughters in a while, and protect my black people." But when he was with Kim, he was Trump supporter, MAGA supporter, and it seems like he really only cares about tapping into the black audience when he has family troubles or financial trouble. For Kanye to say that slavery was a choice, knowing the pain that black people went through for 400 years in America, is just simply disingenuous. Now, when it comes to recognizing tragedies in the world, we've always recognized the Jewish Holocaust, we've always recognized 9/11, but for some reason when slavery comes up, it's always told to move on, and it wasn't that deep, or it was a long time ago. And if we're being real, slavery was just replaced with segregation. Now, I don't want to get too political here, but I understand why a lot of black folks hate Kanye West because once he got money, it's almost like he lost his sense of reality and his connection back to the black community. Kanye would even go as far to create Sean John collaborations. Now, for those of you who don't know, in the 90s, it was Jay-Z's Rockwear and Puffy's Sean John and the two hottest hip-hop apparel brands. So what Kanye did was he created his own Sean John Yeezy collab and is splitting the profits 50-50 to keep money on Puffy's books as he's in the jail in Brooklyn County. Now, the reason he did this is because reports came out that Diddy was abusing his phone privileges and was using other inmates' phone times to badger witnesses, blackmail witnesses, and pretty much get anyone who's involved to recant their statements so he could come home. Now, a couple days ago, Ye was speaking on the Drake vs. Kendrick Lamar battle and said that he was happy to see Drake, quote-unquote, get dethroned and see Kendrick Lamar being the person that goes at Drake. Now, Ye would also list out a few other rappers that he hadn't seen turned on him, which include Quavo, Cardi, and a few others. Kanye would further push the Jewish hate, saying, "I'm going to normalize talking about Hitler, like how they talk about killing N-words has been normalized." But what Kanye West to do next would surprise a lot of people. Kanye would call a lot of rappers for the unoriginality and them simply just being cogs in the system and that they can never be him. No musician has ever done what I've done since Wagner, and no musician is doing what I'm doing or will be able to do what I'm about to do. Why? First of all ninjas is broke and ran by, say it with me now. Second of all, I'm just better than everyone by light years. I'm measurable, better than everyone ever. N-words don't just make the fresh out the box Super Nintendo. N-words not exciting unless they're copying my whole entire shit. N-words is boring. Ninjas all say the same ish. N-words is I would never get off Spotify. I know I got some F-word, N-words thinking when I see that N-word, but you will never see me. I don't be where broke copycat rappers be. For me, I wasn't entirely sure what Kanye West's objective was with this point. Is he trying to tell rappers to go against their label and be independent? Or is he trying to flex on the rappers to make them become more aware and want to leave their label? Or is he just doing it because he's like, hey, they try to exile me, extort me, not let me go to the Mercedes-Benz stadium to produce my music, bullying all these upcoming albums, and I'm still here. It seems a bit strange. Like, what is Ye's clear point? Is he trying to say, look at what I've done in my career, or I've had cultures and vultures taken down from the Apple Store twice and Spotify twice, and then messing with my charting data? Or is he really trying to inspire these rappers, hey, wake up, you're being taken advantage of, and don't become a bot in the system. But this upcoming Kanye tweet, nothing will prepare you for it. I don't need or want the support of no broke-ass slave musician. Y'all are slaves. Y'all are slaves to Nike when you're there. Y'all are slaves to your label. Y'all are slaves to the enemies extorting you. You're slaves to your management. You're slaves to your bitch. You're slaves to your drip. You're slaves to your own perception. You lie on your songs, and you don't think of anything of value, and you're retarded and dumb. Now, Kanye West kind of made me laugh here when he said this because to some extent, outside of the actual being slave and the direct connection to slavery, he does have some point because when you're signed to a label, they basically own you. You know, people will sign away their rights in perpetuity for $1 million in a cash advance and not even know that they have to pay the money back. And the label pretty much owns them. I'm going to be honest, a lot of things that Kanye West raps on and speaks about is true, but it's all about your delivery, and it seems like it's coming from a negative place. Now, when it comes to slavery, Kanye West, you're on your own with that one. I totally disagree. But people being enslaved to a label, people getting extorted by other street ninjas when they go to LA or California, which is in the same place, yes, I know, and people being slaves to the management where they can't do certain deals or release music, that is all things that are part of the music business that you don't see behind the glamorous, a photo op of being famous. Kanye would then triple down supporting Diddy, saying, on another note, any woman can get mad at you and claim R-word. Then you're publicly guilty for the rest of your life or until they take you down in your helicopter in Calabasas where superheroes go to die. Now, I'm not sure that was a Kobe Bryant reference, but if that was diabolical. And it was, though. The allegations against Diddy are heinous, but considering that we've seen him beat Cassie Ventura, his girlfriend that he was older than by 15 years, on camera, there's nothing that you can do to defend Diddy anymore. We've seen him hurt Cassie, and that's what we saw on camera in public. Just imagine what's happening behind closed doors. Now, I know it's easy to view everyone as being guilty as in headlines, but that's unfortunately how people view SA and the R word because it happens so frequently that when we do see a headline of a famous person or anyone in general, we're more tempted to believe the woman, especially with the campaigns such as the Me Too and the Believe All Women. What I will say though is Kanye West really did have smoke for everyone. So funny how N-words posting about killing N-words is not hate, but posting a swastika, which is the Nazi sign, is considered hate. You know who hates black people the most? Black people. You know who kills black people the most? Black people. I don't want to sit here and say that Kanye West is crashing his own plane, but he's going out with the bang. Now, he would call all the Jewish leaders who pretty much made calls behind the scenes to silence him and have him exiled. I was abused by specifically Jamie Dimon, who froze my bank accounts, Ari Emanuel, who wrote letters to get my deals dropped, and Ben Shapiro is currently connecting death to my name. The still position between me and my audience. Now, safe to say as right now, Kanye West is on an island of his own, and that island is Exile. I have a deeper video coming next about his obsession with Hitler, and how he tries to even compare Michael Jordan and other things in the industry, saying that the Jews, or should I say the Nazis, weren't really that bad, and that the were just people who were in the way. Now, I don't agree with that, but what I will say is Kanye West somehow find a way to become undefeated, cancel culture. And my question to you is, will Kanye West come out unscathed this time? Because we've seen the script over and over, and he somehow always seems to come out victorious.